I finally did it. I made totems good. I finally did it. Actually, you know what I think we'll do? Maybe we'll try Totem Shaman, guys. I always go back to it. Anytime we get a chance, right? We're going back to totems. Let's try to make totems work in this new nerfed meta. Everything else got worse. Maybe that means totems are finally good, right? And I still don't feel like I have the perfect totem build, by the way. I still feel like my totem build is like just not quite perfect. Like something about it's off, you know? This is a decent looking little package, I think. I think this kind of makes sense. Hey, Nico, dude, thanks for the sub. And Zypher with a gifted sub. Grats to the dopest body. I got my own sub because I'm the dopest body. Yes. Need more overload? Actually, the last few times we've built this, we've not run any overload. It seemed to be better. Basically just using the hero power at a base level. We're going to get some overload almost inevitably in the buckets, but I found when we ran overload with this, sometimes we would get too many overload. We would just get a bunch of overload garbage. Like we'd get stuff we didn't need. So I don't know. I think we did maybe run a lightning storm, and we might have run guidance. Sounds familiar. I don't know. I mean, we don't have to do it the exact same way we did before, but anyway, the overload thing is a conscious decision. Bloom is unbanned, but it's much worse. Remember, it got nerfed to refresh instead of gain. The 3/4 for 2 is not in duels. It's well, not in building anyway. It's, what is it, grand tournament card? I'm not too mad about the Denathrius idea. We could always do a Theatar as well. I mean, in theory, this is something I like. What do you guys think? How much overload should I run, if any? Like, again, like I said before, you know, we definitely can. I'm not against it. McGrew thinks 100 bits. Man, holy crap. Hype train rolling early. Shounsy says run all totems. No need for overload. That was our instinct last time. So I'm kind of buying it again. Let's just see how it goes. Again, we'll get some because you almost always get totem golem in buckets if you're, not almost always. You often get totem golem buckets, which gives you a little, there will certainly be ways for us to grab overload. I think starting with a pure list will help, and then do I think I have any personal influence on duels patches? Probably, yeah. Which makes me nervous. I don't really want to, particularly if any influence is taken from stream. Stream comments are often like reactionary, and I mean, I'm still pretty chill about most things. I don't ever really get too heated or crazy, but yes, I do have a direct line to Blizzard. I don't know how much they listen. I certainly can't claim any sort of direct powerful influence, but a little nudging here and there, perhaps. Yeah, it's not impossible. If nothing else, just like a sounding board, right? But not too much, don't worry. they wouldn't trust streamers for that kind of stuff. It's really, if I have any influence, it's really more about representing what I hear from you guys as best I can, sort of being a funnel to share feedback. I know my most recent round of feedback I gave, I was really careful to say, I said, I'm losing my mind playing against Mage so much in duels. I said, I've probably riled up similar sentiments from my audience, but I do hear lots of people expressing the same feeling. So I was careful to suggest it might just be because I'm riling people up, but I do hear it a lot. But maybe it's because of me and not actually, a true sentiment. It might just be me influencing the audience. It's hard to separate there. All right, let's just go. Let's just do this. Is stargazing still in? I think so, but it's ultra rare as far as I know. Antony thanks for the 13 months. Lucky 13, baby. That's beautiful. Why do presumably intelligent Americans not use the metric system? Because we know that a base 12 system to measure distance is much better. The good old American foot. We know Americans can't do anything wrong. Of course. Obviously. All right. Anchored Totem is pretty cool with hero power on turn 2 if we want to take it. So you get the new hero power? Yeah, I bet it is. Coin anchored into hero power. Is that reasonable to start with? Do we keep Stone Right? Yeah. I actually kind of think Splitting Axe is a little bit better. Is Coin Stone Right ever better? I don't think so. I think we're fine to get going. Anchor Totem can definitely pay off 2 turns in a row. I think there's a good chance it actually sticks. Okay, I think there's less chance it actually sticks. Do we coin an Eyesore in that case? I don't know. I mean, I think 3 health is actually still somewhat likely, because even if this is like a bumper car, it doesn't die here. I think we're chill to go. If it does die and all else backfires, we can just play another regular totem. We don't have to hero power necessarily. Hero power is certainly good with Anchored Totem, but otherwise a little bit weak. Multiples of 12 are way clearer. Yeah, exactly. You understand. Yeah, it's dead, sadly. So new brand hero power. Seems like this person didn't change the typical looking list too much here. Still doing rush brand stuff. I think people are gonna find, oh, hit here, nice, wow, sniped. I think people are gonna find that their old decks don't work especially well in a new meta, but Americans all have 12 fingers. Yes, exactly. See, that's why we're superior. Extra fingers. Such a silly conversation. All right, get him Eyesore, buddy. Oh, since Demons is worth stuff, at least that's fine. We'll take some 1/1s, sure. So if this sticks, suddenly Splitting Axe is probably insane on 4, right? Maybe even better than Stone Right, just to get double Eyesores. We don't anticipate this opponent having like a lot of burst damage or like crazy threat, so we can invest in sort of a mid-game plan here, as opposed to like feeling like we have to go really, really fast. So in other words, Eyesore is giving us, okay, well, Eyesore is not gonna take, I guess. Oh, never mind, it is gonna take. Okay, they decide not to kill the Eyesore. They're more scared by the Trick Totem. Interesting. Do we still value the Splitting Axe in that case? I don't know. I think with 1 totem, this doesn't really feel that interesting to me. Kind of rather maybe just play the Stone Right, take a trade, do our thing. We're still getting another buff on the Eyesore, so a 5/4 here feels pretty good. No, I do not speak Tagalog. My wife honestly only speaks just a tiny bit. She, well, I can't even really say she speaks it so much as understands it. I think she could, but she can follow along with conversations pretty well. Her sister's a little better. I know a few words. I mean, I've learned a little over time, right? But not a ton. If I were a shellfish, would I change my name to Shrimpus Krillbin? Do you have to ask? Born in US, yeah, exactly, yeah. Honestly, even her Philippines-born family mostly speak English around like family events and stuff. I mean, certainly they kind of go in and out, but I would say 70 to 80% English, even when amongst themselves often, which is kind of surprising. Just make a couple big totems, right? I think that's fine. Hopefully stick a splitting axe later. That's good. Hey, Backed Pine, thanks to the 25 months, man. That's nice. Macaw in this deck with a Stone Right buff. It's an interesting thought. Yeah, I wouldn't hate it. I mean, it probably exposes you to different buckets a little bit. Some like Battlecry buckets and stuff, but I think it'd still be fine. This certainly feels like our Splitting Axe play, I think. Okay. Something to answer these might be good. Well, Stone Right number 2? I don't think so. I just hate that this guy's chilling. Is there any good, like a Battlecry minion might deal with it, but I just hate how much mana I'm spending on this right now. I could always go Splitting Axe, but there's not a good setup for it yet. Probably just leave it alive, it's fine. I mean, I can do this and this. Yeah, let's actually see. Banana Vendor, Nightblade, or Harrison. What? I guess some Reach later seems fine. I just hate playing the thing from below into the Rat King here. That just doesn't feel right to me. But at the same time, I just don't have any other good plays. Ugh. Can I just chill for a turn, I guess? It's not like I have to play it right now, huh? Maybe we just hang out for a minute, force this trade. I guess. I don't know. Next turn we can go really nutty, right? double Gigantotem, protect them with a thing from below, and like set that up for the victory, I guess. ETC. God, am I gonna die? Shoot, I can't even kill an ETC right now with my weapon. Maybe they're gonna leave me a 3-1. How many more dudes do they have up there? I don't even know. Oh, they trade in the 3-1, right? Or the 1-1, yeah. Shoot. I don't think I'm dead though, right? Usually. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh my god, Zypher with more gifted subs. Oh my god, I think I missed some subs too, I feel like. Did I get Wing Burrito subs? I did. Antony, I think I got your sub for 13. Thank you, Antony. And Backpine, 25 months. Zypher, 5 gifted subs, 7 total. Congrats to Andrea, Frozen Potion, Rudy Rude, Liam, and Templar's Knight. Thank you, Zypher, dude. That's really nice. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I guess I hit the 2-2 here. Again, I can't actually kill... I can't kill the ETC. Am I gonna die? This doesn't matter. There's nothing I can do, so it doesn't matter. Either dead or not, right? I mean, I think at 8 mana, 5 rushers is not particularly easy always. I think bumper cars were 3 rushers, so I don't know. It's not impossible, certainly, but I don't think it's guaranteed, right? I don't think we're always dead here. Yeah, that's only 2 rushers, so that's fine. It's not enough. The dude doesn't come up here, right? I guess he could trade an ETC and make the dude, but then that doesn't hit. ETC's dead, so it doesn't matter. Wow. Wow. Nice. Cool. Good win. That was scary. Grew up in Canada, moved to Asia as a moderate adult, then moved back after issues in Hong Kong occurred. But yeah, lots of English there. Wow, that's a crazy story, Zypher. You've been all over, man. I'm barely exposed to the world, I feel like. I am, I try my best to, you know, be well read and listen to you guys, but I've basically been nowhere. Pugbite, thanks to 61 months, man. That's nice. Pugbite, can you give me a good passive? I don't care about spell damage from the swamp. They're not totems, right? So I don't really care. I think we take Grom's Arm Guards. I think a Splitting Axe for 3 mana is pretty good. You know, we might get another treasure weapon as well, so it's fine. We can make this work. The other 2 I just don't think do enough. If we had more like generalized token stuff like Denathrius or Bloodlust or something, maybe we could make From the Swamp good, but for now Grom's is fine. If any weapon, I guess you get it. Okay, good totem bucket here. This is great. We could get another Splitting Axe, but I'd have to take a couple cards here I'm not excited about, and I don't really need 2 if I'm always tutoring the one I like, so this seems okay. Do we keep Splitting Axe in hand, or do we try to draw it for 3? This does mean we're gonna draw Chisel early, which seems really nice for both Primal Fusion and Gigantotem, right? I just get the Chisels rolling ASAP, and then I have Totem or Axe to follow up later. I actually think this is a weirdly good curve. Maybe Gigantotem is still a little slow. I mean, Chisel's gonna give me 3 totems. Maybe that's still, I think that needs to come later. I'd rather have a thing from below, a Stone Ride, a Party Favor. Yeah, we can do better than Gigantotem. That's too slow. I mean, with Splitting Axe, theoretically, right, we get like 6 totems. There's ways to make it good, but that's theoretical. Stone Right certainly feels better to me. I'm much happier to roll with a Stone Right. And this is certainly a good draw, as we discussed. This is a good hand. Draws the axe for you? Yeah, no, I know, but we wanted to keep axe so that we could draw the on-curve chisel guaranteed. Otherwise, it was kind of a risky 50-50, I think. There will be games where that doesn't happen, and we're happy to get either, but for now. So, of course, Ranker's a little scary here, but Eyesore can fix that next turn, right? Eyesore can buff all of these to 3. This is pre-Ranker territory. They're playing a Scrapsmith. Okay, that's gonna deny me any easy hits here, but still pretty happy, I think, to just do our thing. We'll try to hit the Splitting Axe next turn with the Eyesore out, right? What? 3 stars? 12 claws in a row. What the heck? I do actually kind of need some of these to die for the splitting axe, right? I want to make another eyesore, so I want kind of 3 minions on board maybe. Eyesore is dead anyway, so never mind. Scratch that. So stone right here is probably the play instead. Well, I say that, but I don't know. These are already pretty good. Stone right's always good as a follow-up. Splitting primal's pretty nuts, so maybe we just do that. This is really nuts, so I think this is fine. Make sure we hit one that can attack here. Like, would I rather have had 2 medium-sized ones off that or 1 big one? I don't know. It's up for debate, right? Because I could have buffed first and then copied it, but I think going face for the biggest total makes more sense to me. Because one of the buffed ones wouldn't have been able to attack, right? Order? I don't think so, actually. No, I think that was right. Like I said, you get 3/3 in stats anyway from the bonus ones extra. If I had copied a buffed one, it's almost exactly the same, but I don't get to go face as hard and I don't get to make one singular threat, which I like better against warrior when we already have a wide board. But debatable, I'll give you that. Top hat is definitely good with some of our copy mechanics, and it's sort of good with totems sticking around on board. I kind of don't hate top hats. Presence is good reload. So far we haven't really needed reload, to be honest. We've had reasonably sized hands. Groms draws me a card. I think we can go top hat. Amalgamate is a totem, which could be nuts for like Gigantotem, but I think just too iffy otherwise. A little bit risky. Tilted totems never tilt and it's tricked out. Yeah, is this a no tilt totems? I don't know. I haven't tilted yet. We've been doing pretty well. This is another great bucket. Oh, that's not bad either, but this is better. Totem Golem's actually really good for us with our hero power. Like I said, we don't have that natural overload, so having some in the deck is really nice. How has the new patch felt thus far? Well, I've played 2 games and I've won them both with Totem Shaman. So far as I'm concerned, the patch is an A+ patch. I am absolutely over the moon excited so far with the patch. It's great. All right, so Stone Right early makes a ton of sense. Totemic Might early does kind of make some sense. I'd probably be more likely to keep it against the ping hero power though, the Arcane Missile-y one. Here, I think I just need to make sure that I hit a good set of early cards. Maybe some Totem Golems, you know. We're gonna get a weapon one way or the other. I don't know which one we're gonna get, but hopefully we don't get both in the mulligan. That would be colossally unlucky. But I guess I actually probably just always want Carving Chisel early, honestly. Splitting Axe instead, that's fine. We'll make it work. I got this right back, unfortunately. Are you recording a reaction to the patch notes? No, I'm streaming a Duels run, but I did record it earlier, Ad Bullet. It's on YouTube already if you want to check it out. I got you, don't worry. Double cross. So Eyesore Axe is definitely our best move. I think I will go ahead and Totemic Might the Eyesore, right? Just to increase the likelihood of its survival into the Axe Primal Fusion turn, because that could be a really big pop off. Seems like you run out of runestones. I've not bought any runestones yet. I've dodged any runestones. I will probably have to eventually buy some runestones, but so far I've been able to avoid it. I've dodged the runestone thus far. We can wait on this one if we want. Right, we don't need to do it now. This adds survivability though, so I think it's worth it. This is pretty good if the Eyesore dies, for the record, so not a bad follow-up. I mean, this is fine too, but I think it's always Axe Fusion if we can. This is another one where we have to decide if we want to fusion first or after. It's effectively the same amount of stats, because you either get 2/2 on a single minion or you get 1/1 on 2 minions, but we have to decide if we want one to be really survivable or both to be a little survivable. I think I want both to be a little survivable, because I think 7 health is enough, and actually they're going to go to 8 health each as well, so I think I want both to be a little survivable, and I don't really need to push damage just yet, so like getting one to be able to attack bigger now is not as valuable perhaps as it was last game when we were turning the corner harder. I mean, let's make sure this lives before we do anything, right? We might be speaking too soon here. Oh my god, dude. I am so sick of Magical Torch. It's so brutally annoying. I think we go here first, right, and follow up with splitting and or stone right later. Do we primal fusion it? No. On curve with stone right next turn, it's fine. Give me some good totems. Those are all right, sure. Yeah, torch was the one thing I see a lot that didn't get nerfed. I think it's probably because from a data standpoint, I think torch falls off pretty hard late in duels runs. I honestly haven't been getting late in duels runs lately, so I don't know, but that's my guess. And in that case, they probably said like, look, we don't really need to tweak it. That said, I still think it's frustrating if it's something that just shuts out your early runs all the time. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I think I kind of like hero power axe better than stone right here. The stone right will still be able to do a lot of damage once I get the wide board. You know, it doesn't need to be preemptive. It can come down as a bloodlust of sorts. So maybe we'll just go hero power axe surge, and then assuming these two live, which I think they might, right? That seems worth it for a big board. Actually, evil totem's just better than hero power here, of course, so that's fine too. All right. Alrighty. We're gonna hit face, of course. Big board, big reload. Next turn, stone rights and monster buff. Oh my god, Gigantotem is almost ready too. That's crazy. You love to see that. That's a monster. Zypher with 5 more gifted subs. Oh my god, congrats to Heartache, Catastro, Faye, Jorhai, Laz, and Albino Donkey. Thank you, Zypher. Again, monster. 12 subs today. Actually insane. Congrats, everybody. They are definitely on the back foot here, but are they on the back foot enough yet is the question. Okay, that actually makes a little space for my Gigantotem, weirdly. Kinda don't even hate that. Alrighty. Ooh, Flame Tongue is good too with Stone Right. Actually, how much is this? 5, 8. This adds another 4. That's 12. And this adds another 4. That's 16. Is there a lethal here? Like with like Stone Right, Primal like Flame Tongue, Primal Fusion adds 3, which is less than Stone Right. But I can make the Gigantotem 0, but I can't make Primal Fusion 0. Yeah, love Lich on, dude. Yeah, we had some the other day, actually. There's like a Filipino pop-up place here. It was really good. I don't think there's any lethals, right? You guys aren't yelling at me about lethals, so I don't think there are any, so unless I'm missing some combination here, but Primal Fusion is less than Stone Right, so I don't think there are any lethals here. So we're just gonna go. I'm still at 25. I think we'll be okay for a minute or two. The monster board too. We had 1 more mana. Obviously we could have got there, but since this does less than Stone Right and this would only equate, I don't think so, right? Witchy Lackey might have technically offered a lethal out, but pretty unlikely. Fusion gives, well, actually Fusion plus Lackey. I forgot about the Gigantotem being free at the end of that. Maybe there was with Gigantotem and 4 here and 1 here. Oh, I think there was. I forgot about this coming in and buffing for 4. I was counting this as 3. I don't know, whatever, we're fine, I think. Yeah. Okay, nice. 3-0 with totems, dude. This is unheard of. What's happening right now? Well, so much for that. So much for that. So much for 3-0. I mean, I technically have some nature spells, right? We have Primal Fusion, we have Totemic Surge. That's 4 nature spells. I just don't think refreshing my hero power matters at all. We just don't have mana to really do that. So I think it is spreading sapling. Do we like roots better? I mean, I'm going to be getting this when I'm using Primal Fusion and Totemic Surge. So I do know that there will be minions on board currently. Like sometimes, you know, you have nature spells you want to play when there are no minions on board. And Iron Root sucks in those scenarios. Like you want to play Lightning Storm, but crap, there's nothing on board, so that fails. Currently, our nature spells all encourage Iron Roots. Wondering if I'm better stacking into totems for like the splitting axes and stuff of the world to copy bigger statted totems. Yeah, I do agree that the tree ants on saplings might just lock out the board sometimes too much. I like roots. Yeah, I think roots is cool. It does mean we might get a little bit limited in what sort of nature spells we're able or encouraged to take. So I don't know. Curious. Okay, no nature spells there. Good totem package. Probably just always take this. It's so good. This is actually a decent little package, but can't go wrong with totems. Totemic Reflections is totally insane. Not a nature spell, unfortunately. Kind of looks like it should be a nature spell. It's kind of green. It feels naturey a little bit. What passive would you look for? Probably Emerald Goggles would be my best pick. There's others. Meek Mastery. I don't know. We didn't really target anything particularly. It's hard to with totems. There's no totem passive, but Totem Specialist is a little more buffed right now. He's scaling up, right? I don't think I love him yet, though. I think I'll keep a nature spell. This seems pretty swingy now early. But let's look for other early game plays. We're going to get one of our weapons, of course, no matter what, which is nice. Stone right early again. Man, that's always pretty insane. All right, we've got another Reno here. We got some secrets and a battle stance. Ugh. Man, why can't we hit carving chisel? Oh, we kind of did. Nice. Beautiful. Not the way we planned, but we'll take it. We'll still take it. Great opener. All right, so not a face attack for face. Could still be a flame ward. Rogue secrets, it's not double cross. I mean, there's just a million things left. By the way, battle stance really good against totems. I'm starting to realize, right? Pretty dang good against totems, unfortunately, but that's all right. Test some minion play secrets here. Nope. Okay. 3 health on these is beautiful, though. Do we go Axe next turn? Like, or do we do maybe go Primal Fusion? Yeah, Primal Fusion's gonna be nuts. We have Thing from Below for 1 mana if I wanted to, but then I can't play Primal Fusion. I could go Axe. Well, let's see what's alive, I guess. Not much alive, actually. Okay. This is one of how they explain not buffing Paladin cards for win percentage after the buff they gave to Edwin to bring Rogue up to competitive stuff. Yeah, I saw on Twitter, Aleko was saying they didn't think that, basically they didn't think that they didn't think that buffs could do enough for Paladin. They think they need new cards, they said. That was the language used, I think. Actually, we probably need to go here first. It might actually cost me damage from Primal Fusion or mess up this turn, but I need to test this Flame Ward before I summon more minions. Okay. So that, like I said, that might actually hurt me a little bit, but that's okay. Worse things have happened. I think I like Primal Fusion a little better than Thing from Below here, right? Because I'm getting another buff from the Iron Roots. Yeah, I think this is better. I mean, I could save it to go with Axe if I think I can protect most of these totems with Thing from Below, and then that becomes like a monster play. That's better technically if it works. Let's see if it works. If I could protect multiple totems and still have a good buff here, we can maybe copy stuff that's buffed off of both Iron Roots and Primal Fusion, right? So it sets up for a better overall board state. Oh yeah, we haven't actually tested Counterspell yet, have we? That's a good point. We may get Counterspelled too, which that'll be fine. That's not the end of the world. Maybe we'll draw like Totemic Might off the top or something as a test. So in this case, I think we're better off Primal Fusioning first because I double the Roots buff. Hopefully they don't clear more here. They just keep digging, dude. Spellbreaker, yeah, Spellbreaker definitely worse than Counterspell, yeah, no, or Spellbender, I mean. No question about that. There's a lot of other things it can be, though. Mana Bind, you know, there's still a lot in the pool. Dude, they have played a million cards this turn. My God. All right, let's just see. It's definitely worth the risk here. Definitely worth the risk. Oh, it worked. Nice. Big board here. Beautiful. What are these freaking secrets, guys? I feel like I've played everything. What minion attacks? So probably like Oasis Ally and Shenanigans, maybe? I guess it could be Bamboozled too. All these minion attack ones. We just haven't been attacking minions at all. I've just been ignoring everything. Alibi is definitely annoying. Okay, they take an extra one for me though, thankfully. This is a turn to go for Stone Right. Not yet, since it doesn't really add any damage, right? I think we just Mana Tide, Hero Power, Totemic Might. Mana Tide might proc a Shenanigans, but that's totally fine. We're just investing in this board, getting really big here. I don't think I totem golem because I might want to stone right hero power next turn, and that overloads me a little too much. I don't care too much about the quality of the totems. I just need a lot of bodies right now. It's my instinct anyway. Go ahead and save the weapon charge here, I guess. Use that damage when it hopefully counts for a little more. So it wasn't shenanigans, okay. Thinking maybe rigged fair game, maybe minion attacks, right? That seems like the most likely culprits here. So big damage boost next turn if anything sticks. But I'm worried about freezes, obviously. Not worried about being dead yet. That feels like it's setting up combo though. Yeah, there we go. Great. Love this deck so much, dude. This deck's really fun to play. I guess let's just get this in. I don't know, man. I'm worried about being frozen out though. Maybe I just buff something and don't really worry about buffing these yet. I certainly don't need more damage. So maybe we just hang out, just buff this and call it a day. I think that's fine. Wow, did that also got the roots buff, huh? Because it got taunt. That's funny. That's amusing. It targeted itself even though it's random. All right. The taunt here is actually maybe shut down a fair bit of battle stance action, right? It's pretty cool. Still going face looking for stuff here. Shiv face again. Okay. Is this ever an ice block, guys? That's gonna be annoying. Oh, apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, dude, dude, actually insane duels run, man. I cannot, or totem run. We've gotten 4-0 with totems, dude. I think wand is actually pretty good here. I mean, blade, yes, it supports totems nicely by buffing everything. Yes, I can tutor it with Groms. Yes, it only costs 3 mana, but is it actually notably better than Chisel or Axe? Weirdly, I kind of think not that much better, really. And it's not a better Stone Right either, no, because it doesn't buff hero powers and it doesn't buff on board. Stone Right can be a bloodlust, right? She can be a hero power buff. I think it's wand, guys. I just need a reset sometimes. I need to, remove all these Gray Bowels card. I think that's gonna be pretty valuable. Blade is just a little bit too much of the same thing we're already doing well. Kind of, I'd sort of hate win more as a phrase for cards, but it's sort of a win more card in this deck anyway. Not always, of course, but in this deck, I think it'd be overkill. I think wand is just too insane. Wand's power level is really just off the charts here. Ooh, first bad bucket. We do get 1 nature spell here, but a really terrible weapon for us. We don't want to mess up our Grom's Arm Guard tutor because both of these are so good. So I think I kind of have to take this weird bucket. I don't want Murlocs because I know it'll give me too many more Murlocs. Like, yes, these are aggro-y, sure, but they don't really play well with anything else in my deck. These are, I think, more general utility. I mean, Varian honestly is not gonna hit anything except maybe a taunt. I don't even think I have rush minions, do I? I don't even see any rush, but yeah, we got that amalgam exactly. Yeah, we picked up that nightmare amalgam in that totem bucket, and it gave me Murlocs. Yeah, exactly what happened. Yeah, of course Varian hits the of course I didn't clarify. Of course Varian hits these. I thought that was sort of self-evident. I was trying to look at the rest of the deck. You don't always assume both of these are going to be in deck for the Varian, but I think this is certainly the pick. Just this is a bad weapon. This is stuff that's not going to help us and probably mess up buckets even more. I mean, this will also mess up buckets, but perhaps less in a more like narrow Murloc focused way and more in a like, okay, I can take another Ziliax. That's fine. I'd rather get a randomly mismatched Ziliax than a randomly mismatched Murloc War Leader, right? Alrighty, another Reno, dude. This one's more of the Missily boy though. I actually don't think wand is particularly relevant against Reno decks usually. They're not often minion based, so let's just look for our good fast start cards and get out of there. Chisel's awesome. This is a good opener. Totem on 2 is also really good into hero power on 3. We might hit the early Gigantotem. We could put Ziliax on an amalgam and copy it. Yes, that would be cool. That would be fun. Oh, the new Glacial Downpour. How will we handle it? pretty well, I bet. Could arguably hold this attack and use this thing to eat the 2/1s he's gonna summon, but I don't think that's worth it. I don't really want to be frozen, right? I actually just want the totems on board always. That's certainly not a problem to hit. God, we've got some really insane turn 3 plays here. There is a big part of me that's thinking I don't play Totem Golem here and I just go for a better turn 3, because Axe is nuts. Totemic is nuts. Totemic with a Gentleman's Top Hat in particular could be nuts if I just go for this turn and make one really big Totemic Reflection next turn. Or I guess I could arguably Splitting Axe it instead. It depends on maybe what I want to hit. I think I like this line better, guys. Let's at least try to make this stick, right? Shame it didn't probably buff itself here. Maybe I should have buffed this one to get it a higher health total. I mean, it's kind of nice to have them split out as well, for the record. That's not certainly terrible either. If both of these live, Splitting Axe definitely makes more sense, right? There's no question. If one big one lives, I think Totemic might make more sense. But no, we'll go Splitting Axe here. Oh my. Okay. Definitely Splitting Axe, right? These are nuts. I think I'll go ahead and clean this out. The damage gets healed off. I'm not worried about losing 2 damage necessarily, right? So, okay, that's a pretty good turn 3. It's pretty good. And I have Totemic Reflection on one of the 5/7s here, hopefully. Not bad, boys, not bad. Order for Might is irrelevant. Yeah, it's whether they get copied with the health or get the health after copied. It doesn't make a difference. Mutating is a nature spell. I think we take it. It's a really big buff now. It's basically a 6/6 buff with Iron Roots, right? So that's pretty good for copying totems and setting up totem plays. Ooh, okay. Not a nature spell. Not nature spells. Murlocs. This has a totem. The card draw is handy, I guess. There is another Murloc here, which makes me nervous, but it's better than 3 Murlocs. And I mean, I don't hate this, but I don't think I want it. Do I? I mean, Spirit's honestly kind of interesting, although you don't really like resummoning totems usually. It's, you know, there's a couple that are okay, I guess, but most of them are just 0/2, so it doesn't really have that much upside as a buff. Feral Spirit, it's an overload, but not that spicy, I don't think. I think this is fine. We might need some draw deep in a run. We don't get there on that first, you know, push by turn 3 or 4 like we have been. We might need some reload. Come for wave 2, wave 3. Man, are we 5-0 with totems right now, guys? This is unheard of. Never made it this far with totems. Thoughts on duels changes? Generally pretty positive. I mean, there's a lot, which always makes you nervous, but I'm happy that we kind of squashed the top of the meta to make room for other stuff. Like, suddenly maybe Totem Shaman's actually good. That makes me excited to think about. All right, I think Golem is certainly fine to build off of early. Depending on which weapons we get and what follow-ups we have like last time, it, you know, may change whether or not we play this on 2 or not, but typically it's a pretty good turn 2 into hero power on 3. That said, Injection on 3 is another one of those that's just completely insane. Actually, Injection on 2 here might be insane with Carving Chisel. You might just want to go ASAP on it, not wait for this hero power to snowball you out. Because Injection here is a 6/6 buff on this minion. I could make a 6/8 next turn. Oh, never mind. Okay. Jeez, bro. Rude. Rude. I mean, I can also just do that. I mean, yeah. Kind of waiting till turn 4 to make a play if I do this. Because I'm almost always hero powering next turn if I go for Golem now. I could still do it, right? It's just not attacking, which makes me less excited. I think this is all right. I'm going just a little slower than I'd like if we do this, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll still get there. We still have options, so we can do it next turn again too, right? It's not like it's stop. The option persists, right? We can still make plays. Just got to decide what feels best. Double jump's pretty weak. Like, do we think hero power here on average offers more upside? I think with a primal fusion, yes, 100% it does. I have 4. I can coin into a fusion here and a might, both of which are insane. That's a good roll too, honestly. Probably buff the 1/1 here just to create a little bit of a split on our upsides so that we're not all in on 1 or 2 minions for removal's sake. Oh, it got double buffed. Nice. Wow. Big. Okay. Ooh! Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, I got excited. Oh boy. All right, that's suddenly a lot of damage. Okay, I think that's always coming down on 4 here. I could invest more into survivability with mutating injection and it's basically as much damage. Oh, interesting. Oh, Connie definitely went for minion, right? Like he definitely went for minion. You don't play Okani here for spell, right? Because you assume I'm a minion-based deck. You guys agree, right? Like, you think, just kill it? Yeah, but I lose so much damage if I kill it. I don't want to kill it because I have potentially 16 going face, and if I can just ignore it, I end the game, right? I don't need more minions if I just end the game. I think I'm gonna go. I kind of believe. I can't believe it. He's an actual baller, dude. He boomed us. Why did he pick spell? Guess he thinks I have nature spells. Maybe he was more focused on the nature spell side of it than anything else. Wow. I cannot believe we got boomed. Predictable. I can't believe I got boomed by it, dude. Don't kill anything. Don't kill anything. Don't kill anything. Okay, don't kill anything. Oh, you sniper, bro. How much do I have here? 11? No, that's got to be lethal, right? This has to be lethal, right? It's 7 and 6 is 13 and 6, yeah. Our plan made sense, right? It just, he kind of boomed us. I still like the macro logic of, you know, ignoring this and going face, but it just, he sneaked us, dude. He sneaked us. Oh, weird. These buckets definitely lost the thread, didn't they, man? We had such good totem buckets early. Ugh. Macaw is really cool with exactly Stonewright and nothing else. I don't think it's good anything else. I mean, not even Varian really, right? I guess Splitting Axe is pretty cool. It's not crazy. Megasword garbage. I mean, I do have Amalgam and a couple Murlocs. I'm grabbing one here, obviously, but I don't feel good about that. Thalnos is some card draw, but everything else terrible. This is another one of those like generally useful minion buckets. Oh, Payload Totem Specialist. Yeah, that used to be a thing, actually. Yeah, people used to do that together. Am I worried about the Tide Caller screwing me with more Murlocs or Megasaur as well, I guess? Or do I just want another one of these generally useful buckets? Owl, take the owl. Good reference, bro. Good reference. He was worried I had Bloodlust. I only had 4 mana that turn, though, Ichi. If that was the concern, I don't know why I would have a 4 mana Bloodlust. Because remember, I floated a mana to play the 3 mana spell. I don't know. Maybe that was the concern, but I'd already used coin, right? You guys seem to like Macaw pretty well. I'm just worried about the other 2. I'm kind of with Merchant. Macaw and 2 bad Murlocs versus 3 okay cards. Okay wins is the argument. I'm kind of with that. I think Lotheb's actually a good card. Could be a protector to follow up on a big board when we need kind of 2 hits to win. Thresher, throw away. Moonfang's actually sort of cool with Iron Roots. If you can get this buffed and give it like taunt, that could shut down some decks, which is kind of neat. So I'm leaning here. I don't think that Macaw is likely to line up often enough to really make that a good play. That said, our deck is getting notably worse every game, right? We've managed to get 6 good quick wins here, but we are quickly going to fall apart, I think. Because we're putting some really bad cards in our deck soon, or just over and over again, right? We're going to miss early curves. We're going to, you know, it's going to start to look a lot more awkward. That said, this is an awfully good opener. I think we hold here. We're going to get some totems out and just buff them like crazy. So remember, these nature spells double up the buff. So I think we can. I might actually just use both these Primal Fusions on turn 2. Payload Totem Special is also good, though. It depends on how many of my carving chisels get cleared, right? We'll see, because there's certainly some plays here. We're going to draw the Splitting Axe. So Again, battle stance. Yeah, is it the same guy as before? No, that one did not have from the swamp, right? Oh my god, dude. We keep getting great hands for totems somehow. Since he's got battle stance, this will probably end up being a party favor game instead of a primal fusion on 2 game. I certainly don't think buffing 1 big totem here is probably sufficient against a mage effectively. It's rogue slash mage. So we'll probably go for the big swing on party favor. Hope a couple of those stick. Oh my god, I could actually just go triple primal fusion right now and make 1 monster minion, but I think that's too risky. Lotto, thanks to 8 months, by the way, man. Howdy, partner, right back at you. I have an interesting dilemma here, actually. Like, I don't think coin party favor is bad necessarily here because it gets me 2 totems right away. Like, it's probably going to be infused, but that pushes my game plan back by a turn. If I get 2 down now and then next turn I can attack, I will probably often have 3 totems remaining on board, which can be primal fusion times 3. I think I might coin the uninfused party favor to basically accelerate the number of totems slightly more. So I'm sacrificing efficiency here for acceleration. This is certainly debatable. Feel free to debate this game plan. But I'm thinking I want to accelerate. If they're able to reliably deal with all of these, I will have sadness in my heart. Which, you know, they might, but they're going to be able to do that later too. So I think I have to try, right? I think if I don't push now, it's going to get harder and harder to push later. So here, boy, that secret really changes my logic a little, perhaps. Maybe we just make 4 totems here and set up for primal next turn. I think I'll test actually barrier and or flame ward first. Barriers most likely, I think. Yep. Okay. I hate how long this is taking me. Here's the decision point, right? 3 primal fusions is actually such an insane buff. I think you might go for it. And then splitting axe next turn, assuming they live, right? Because remember, each of these is actually now a 4/4 buff. I add 12/12 in stats to play. Do they have things like devolving missiles, you know, like stuff like that that could answer polymorph style effects? Maybe I make 1 regular totem and 1 primal fusion now. No, because I'm gonna want to spend the mana on axe or stone right next turn. No, we're going in. I take it back. We're going in. I believe. I trust. I think it's gonna get there. Axe next turn, just, you know, bring it. I don't know. We got this. You know what I mean? Like, just bring it. I don't care. We're running out of time, right? I don't have a lot of cards in hand. I know I just played them all, but they don't go very far, right? So let's just do it. I like this. I like this. This presents some very big problems. Hopefully they're not easily answered, right? Hopefully no easy, like, devolving missiles that just melts me. Clearly that'll lead to a loss. Cloak of Shadows is honestly not bad because they felt like they had to, right? It was basically an emergency for them. So we just make 2 more giant dudes. Stone Right can be played anytime as a follow-up. And now we have, what, 14 and 12, 26 and 3 is 29, and 8 is 37. So still not setting up lethal quite yet, but I think we'd still go for sure. Oh man, they actually got it. Hit a 0 mana freaking spell. Are you kidding me? I mean, 1 eviscerate though does not solve any of these problems. Lucky for us. Even with spell damage, it only does 6, and this is 2, so that's 8. They can't even kill one of the 7/9s there. And I think they definitely know they don't want to take 7 for nothing. So what do you do? And it gets double healed as well if you don't kill it. So it becomes a problem either way, really. Okay, so that is absolutely just looking for answers for later, which means we get to stone right here and hit really hard, which I think we do. Lake Thresher's not any better, really. All right, let's go. They need like a freeze, of course. They'd like frost novas, blizzards, any of that sort of stuff. Probably for multiple turns though. Now I don't have a ton of over the top damage, right? I only really have this weapon to give me extra damage reach here, but they just don't have it. Nice, man. Dude, we are 7-0 with Totem Shaman Duels. This is already a YouTube video. I'm so excited, man. Even if it goes dead from here, I think we're just really happy. Sadly, no nature spell here. I think in that case, I like Pure Cold the best. I mean, Enrage is slightly more efficient damage per mana ratio, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I gotta say Pure Cold is probably just more generally useful. Shutting down, it goes over the top, number one. It can shut down face attacks. I think that's fine. Mage Armor, I think we're too forward focused, right? We're never defensive, so. Okay, so we've got Shock Troops. That's, I think, generally interesting for us. This is actually 2 nature spells. I'm not in love with Lightning Storm. I feel like the overload penalty here is so crazy. By the way, am I nuts to think that Lightning Storm could be overload 1 and be totally fair in standard Hearthstone today? Does this really need to be overload 2? I feel like overload 1. I feel like overload 1. I mean, they already made it better, right? They already, you know, made it deal 3 fixed instead of 2 to 3. But I feel like overload 2 is a pretty high price these days. Anyway, I don't think it's right. We don't need Scargill. So it's definitely between these two. I actually sort of like this more aggressive opener better than these nature spells. These nature spells are just defensive in nature, and in nature. And I just don't really want to be doing that very often, I don't think. There will be moments where I'm like, man, I wish I had a Lightning Storm, but there are going to be a lot of other moments where I'm not going to want to play a Lightning Storm to buff something by +2/+2, and it feels like a totally dead card. Whereas these, I think, generally fit our game plan, right? They're aligned with our game plan. We want aggressive early minions. You know, these are kind of sticky, aggressive early minions that help us swing a game early. They're not totems, so again, they make our deck worse, but I think synergistically they make the most sense. But anyway, man, 7-0. Even if we lose out, we are happy with this run. I finally did it. I made totems good. I finally did it. The ultimate. I made totems work. I made totems good in duels. All right, yeah, mirror match, man. Uh-oh, this is another great hand, though. Really, really great hand, honestly. I kind of even think I keep Flame Tongue just to... Maybe we even keep Loatheb. No, we need to hit a Primal Fusion if we can. We have a lot of those. Loatheb against another totem deck won't even do anything, right? So let's do this. I think this is fine. Flame Tongue definitely can help me win a board. Ah, Primal Fusion, that's what I said. Yes, thank you. The game heard me. I think if this is indeed a mirror match for real, it's going to be all about getting out ahead of the opponent. Somebody asked earlier if Stargazing was still in duels. Indeed it is. Oh my god, dude. Look at this. Look at this madman. Double totems. That's insane. I am so jealous. Man, that's gross. Okay, I need... Hopefully they don't hit healing totem here. Pretty likely, honestly. Oh my god. We're playing the same deck. We're playing the same freaking deck, dude. I think I gotta take 4 here just to reap this buff, right? I need this thing to go through. They're going to kill the anchored totem here. I think the question here is, do I coin a top hat or not on the totem? Oh, well, they're not going to kill the anchored totem. Do I coin a top hat on the Stoneclaw totem, actually, to keep it alive? I think it's very likely the top hat survives. 3 mana is sort of the magic breakpoint for me anyway next turn. I have various, like, 3 mana lines. So, yeah, I think we put the top hat in. I think we have to go. If we take too long here, we're going to fall behind. So another hero attack here. We got Primal Fusion, Flame Tongue as a line. We've got splitting into Thing from Below. Potentially could be good if there's enough totems out, which I think there usually should be enough totems out. I'm you, but better. Yeah, no joke. I They're not really reaping the benefit of their hero powers yet, though, right? They may not have like the necessary follow-up to make it feel good. Like if you don't have a splitting axe or a thing from below or a primal fusion, it may not feel worth it, right? Chisel, okay, sure. They're gonna kill the dude here. That moves my guy over, though. That's fine. They're still quite a bit behind on board here, thankfully. Lothem's back. So splitting axe here, man, it sure does set up for a crazy primal fusion next turn. It gives me a thing from below now. I think that's probably right. There is a part of me that wants to get the primal fusion down pre-splitting axe, but it doesn't really technically matter if the totems survive, right? Because, you know, you either double a smaller buff or get a bigger buff off more totems. So I think this is the move. Almost a shame I can't make the thing from below 1 mana to get a buff here, but we don't care. That's a little greedy. That's a little greedy. Still getting a lot of top hat value, right? Oh, this gets double buff too. That's insane. Yeah, that's just such an insane turn. 4 healing totems, dude. That's gross. Okay. So now primal fusion is obviously bonkers, right? Just insanely big. That's a big overload for them, but it does potentially give them some nutty hero powers. They can hit 8/8s here, right? That's not bad. That's pretty good. Shoot. How much damage do we have? 10, 17, 19. Primal Fusion would add another 7 here is 26. Flame Tongue adds 4 is 29. So I don't think we ever have lethal, unfortunately. If that had been Totemic Surge, we might have. That said, I think we still push here, right? Weirdly, I think I buffed the taunt just to make their life awkward. Did I count my face? I don't think I counted my face, but I will here in a second. Don't worry. Couldn't attack last turn. I didn't count the buff either. Do I actually have lethal? I don't think I counted right. I'm gonna double check here, of course. Oh yeah, we're just a little off. It's okay. This at least sets up a face attack lethal if nothing else. So they basically need I don't know, they have 2 mana, so they need God knows what. I don't know what kind of miracle, but they need some kind of miracle. That's needless to say. 0 mana wand of disintegration, I guess. I don't know. Cool. Pretty exciting. They did get a taunt totem, but that's not enough. Man, dude, this Primal Fusion Iron Roots combo is weirdly good. It's weirdly good. I don't know, man. Okay, totems again. Yeah, I mean, honestly, not that good, but yeah, still probably better than everything else, actually. Kind of like the low curve here, but the hero power stuff's really expensive for us. If we had Stargazing, maybe, right? But this is fine. The odds of us hitting a Stormcaller are basically 0, but that'd be a fun way to cap off a run, right? Yeah, we are drawing so well, dude. It's outrageous. I mean, the Grom's Arm Guards definitely fills in a lot of the gaps on the draw. Like, we're always getting a really powerful synergistic weapon, which is nice. But we keep hitting great Primal Fusions, great early totem lines. Like, we're drawing very well. We've hit Stonewright 17 times. It's pretty nuts, I'll admit. We've been very fortunate so far. This is a fast deck, it turns out. So Eyesore early is probably a keep. I actually don't think he's perfect for what this deck is trying to be most of the time, but I just need to keep something, and these both suck. So we'll keep an Eyesore and hope to hit our early game stuff. This is not it. This is the game we lose. I acknowledged how fortunate we've been, trying to be, you know, trying to be thoughtful, and the universe said, hey, Regis, you're not going to be fortunate anymore. Although, I don't know, this is potentially still going to be okay. If this stuff sticks into Eyesore, I think we've got a shot here. So let's see. Hero power, worst case, next turn's fine. Yeah, no good deed goes unpunished. Exactly, yeah. Precisely. Tried to write myself with the universe, and the universe decided to write itself with me. That's life. Yeah, I don't think we go fusion yet. This is annoying. I'm wondering if I actually... that's unfortunate. Man, maybe I'll roll Taunt Totem here. I feel like I need to work through this, right? Although I'm gonna give them armor now. If they get a taunt totem, there's actually a chance they don't get armor, right? This can make repeats, unlike the hero power. So it's really only 1 in 4, I think. Maybe I don't hit it. I don't know. It's hard to know. Hard to know. Not a taunt totem, but not bad. That's a good buff. So I think Eyesore is still the move next turn. Triple buff totems. It's sort of sad you're not getting a Primal Fusion sooner, but I think it'll be a pretty sticky board state still. If I had hit that last turn and that buff had rolled that way, we'd have a kill on this Armor Smith, so maybe some regrets. That's okay. Do I hit it now since these are both going to 1 attack? I guess so, yeah. Why not? How am I gonna finish off that last one? Normally, we don't know. It was a little bit of a difference this time though, because they already had armor that I wasn't checking, so I guess that makes some difference, doesn't it? Armagadillo already, that's gross, dude. Does Primal Fusion get me through that easily though? Typically it does okay. Yeah, Top Hat Primal Fusion certainly feels like it will. Do we go for Totem Golem or Hero Power here? Hero Power is a little more likely to get me a Wind Shear Stormcaller setup, but I'm still pretty far away from that. I think I go Totem Golem, Hat, Fusion. So I'm gonna have 5 totems. Fusion gives +5/+5. That sets up a trade here. That might go wonky with buffs, but we'll have to try. We can't really reliably know where the Iron Roots buff is gonna land, right? Went well, okay. That's perfect, actually, yeah. That's great. Okay. So good healing totem value, by the way. Nice to have a couple healing totems here. So, big board, monster board. Next turn, since I overloaded, maybe a little clunky, just hero power. Maybe we hit a splitting axe off the top. I don't know. That'd be nice. Bomb off the top. Oh, surge off the top. Oh my. Oh my. Fortunately, this math is still a little clunky for us. Maybe we trade in the Totem Golem here to keep this healing. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Guess I kind of have to hit the Armor Smith. I mean, I don't necessarily. How much do I have? 18 and 8's 26. I mean, I think I still set up a 2-turn lethal this way based on the current board state, right? I net some healing value. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth it. It feels a little bad, but this is already back to 8 health. 9 health off the Eyesore. Craziness. Brawl here is definitely their best play if they have it. Or Wand, I guess, would be better for the record, but you know. Wow, those are big. Shoot. I have 9 here and 9 here and 9 here, which means 16 to face right now. Is that real? Oh, but Top Hat could give me the lethal. In fact, it will give me the lethal. Top Hat should be lethal in that case then, right? Nice. Beautiful. Wow. Dude. This deck can't lose. This is insane. I don't... Yeah, I mean, Amalgamate's interesting, but I think Worshipper's better on average, right? Just a little higher quality card, yeah. Dude, this is absolutely insane. Zintimo Primal Fusion is so busted, potentially. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Dude, we could run Zintimo in the base deck, maybe. Be crazy. I don't know how we're 9-0, dude. I mean, I don't really think we're gonna get to 12 with this deck, right? I think there's too many fail points at this stage. We just have too many bad cards, but you can't complain with a 9-win run either way. It's our best totem run ever by far. Ugh, Renos. What the mic? Okay, I like Anchor Totem, especially in case we hit the Chisel off the top. It's insane with Chisel. It's a 50-50 between Chisel and Axe. I don't really think I can keep an Evil Totem or a Surge otherwise. Like, yeah, these have some synergies, but I'm really looking for more reliable openers. I mean, in some ways, just knowing I have totems is valuable, but do I need power plays, right? do I need reflections and favor totems and stone rights and you know, all of this instead? I think we're getting late enough in the run. I have to be a little greedy. There are some risks though. You know, there's some real dead draws in the bottom of this deck. Okay, I think Mana Tide is at least a sideways move, so that's fine. We didn't get the chisel, unfortunately. That makes the Anchor Totem a much worse play. I think that really throws off our curve a lot more. We'll still try to stick it on 2, but it's so unlikely to actually do much. Zentimo definitely has some pop-off plays, but we don't have any right now. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh god. Oh no, Totem Golem's good. That's probably the best 2-mana play I have, honestly. I don't think we might it yet. I'm gonna try to hit an 8/8 here next turn and pull this back, but we are very behind, to say the least. If they get a Be Our Guest, I'm just screwed, I think. Man, do they actually hit their party portal on their Oops All Spells mulligan? That's always impressive. Yeah, we gotta hit here. 8/8, please. Not an 8/8, but it's okay. I mean, I'll take it. I wonder if it's worth a Totemic Might here, just to play around hero power at all. Feels early to me, like we haven't really built the crazy board, but I do have the Splitting Axe potentially as a follow-up, so. Oh, totally would have been worth it. Wow. Wildfire, cool. Great. You love it when they get Wildfire. Oh, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Well, we're definitely gonna do it this turn. I need stats and play for sure here. Remember, Wildfire is banned, so they got that in a bucket, I guess. 12-1, it's fine, guys. Thank you. I appreciate the good faith here. So Axe, I can hero power Axe. It's not bad because they get the buff off the dude here, I guess, usually. Payload Totem Specialist, 5 totems to hand. I think that's a little worse than Axe right now. Axe is really good right now, so let's do Axe. That's a pretty good totem too, actually. Yeah, I think I gotta kill the party portal. I don't know, really. Yeah, I think I gotta kill it. I hate killing it, to be honest. I also wish I hit a healing totem. I just need to be able to win the board pretty firmly, I think. And that might contest that ability. I need Zentimo and Primal Fusion here. Primal Fusion, Zentimo. I have a pretty good odds of drawing Primal Fusion at any given time because I have 4 of them, right? I guess 4 out of 39 isn't good odds, but you know what I mean. Better than the average card. Good odds, he says. It would be so sick, though. We are tidying up a lot of totems, but they're also spending a lot of mana to do it. Like, they didn't really do any damage or develop, right? Ooh. Interesting. Payload Totem Specialist. There are going to be some 1-mana totems in there. I could just go like Hero Power, Faceless, Mana Tide, but I actually think I want to get the Totem Specialist going. I'm going to lose 1 totem here because this is adding 5 to my hand. I think I'd rather Totemic Might after, though, and I don't think I want to commit a Faceless Lackey because it occupies too much board space. So I'm basically saying I'm going to give up 1 in hand just to make the more efficient play from a board and tempo standpoint, and maybe not as much from a value standpoint. So could backfire, but we'll never know because we won't know what the last minion is. Indeed. 1-mana versions. Yes, perfect. So I can play this and 3 1-mana cards. Yeah, I think that's better than going for the buff on the party favor, right? Just monster buffs here. Oh, I'm out of mana. I can't play 3. I lied. This is perfect. Good math, buddy. Good math, Reach. This is actually right, though, because this is also going to summon something that gets buffed. So it's legitimately correct. I just saw it wrong. Okay. Sadly, that end of turn doesn't go off because we're already in the end of turn phase. Yeah, another insane board. Yeah, can they deal with this, right? Ooh, spooky. Unfortunately, here I don't have a good follow-up. I don't have like a Stone Right or fusion or any nature spell, so that sort of sucks. But this board in its own right is pretty powerful. We kind of assume the 3/3 here dies, which may be a good thing for me for board space reasons, right? They are almost through their whole freaking deck. Gone fishing. Not the worst play you've seen. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about it like it sucked, but it's so insane. Yeah, I definitely am probably framing it in a greedy way, but yeah. Gigafin would be tough. Yeah, Gigafin would probably end the game. I don't see us coming back from a Gigafin, to be honest. What are they doing here, man? This is a big turn. Vanish! Oh! Oh God! I also just got the garbage back to hand. Oh, that's brutal, dude. Oh. Oh, finally a good card too, and I burn it. Oh no, we're so screwed. Vanish murders me, man. Gross. I think I like a totem better than a faceless lackey, right? Yeah, taunt totem's pretty good too. Oh, Zentimo totemic, dude. Why did he have so many coins? He had a bag of them, believe it or not. Oh my God, dude. You get Fireheart on a freaking Oops All Spells deck, dude. No. I'm so screwed. They can loop infinitely because they can pick 1-mana cards that are then 0 because of Oops All Spells, right? You can actually infinitely loop. It's not gonna happen forever, but theoretically you could. Jeez. I can't believe I burned the one spell I needed to. That's brutal. We've had the Zentimo chilling with nothing to do. Gross. Hey, Kabasaur, dude, thanks for the 9 months, man. All right, just cleaning up totems again. They're not really turning face yet with all these torches and stuff. I feel like it's kind of giving me time to work, you know? The torches are going to be so big soon anyway, it probably doesn't really matter. They're still going to be able to end in a couple turns, but in theory, you know, we're getting moments here. We're getting windows to interact in, which is nice. A corrupted Pearl Tusk. Are you kidding me, dude? This guy's a god. So there's our Zentimo setup, but my hand just isn't very good for it, you know? Like, I probably have to wait till next turn, which means I'm just throwing a bunch of totems in to die again off this specialist. Because I'm only going to get 3 if I play this now. I get 4 if I play another Manatide first. I mean, can I go wide enough to make a Zentimo Primal Fusion good next turn, I think is the question, right? I don't know. We're going to try. See how many playable ones we get in the first place, right? And then see what happens from there. Oh, Gigantotem's big. Okay. I guess I do want more totems. Yeah, I mean, do I actually save these for next turn to play into the Zentimo all at once for 3 giant Gigantotems, right? Am I just gonna die if I make that play, though?
I don't have much time.
Like, do I have time? Maybe I'm gonna play at least one of these. I don't know. I feel like I need to get some stuff in play. Source. Yeah, we'll chill here. I'm gonna greed a little bit. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I feel like we're pretty far behind, and I think I need a miracle turn. I think they've been so focused on cleaning up minions that... Oh, that's not good. I actually don't have any board space. Oh, this may make some board space, though. Okay, hold up. Don't... Oh, my God. May make some board space. God! God dang it, dude. This guy is a legend. I'm just dead now, right? I need... Well, I guess I do potentially get a giant taunt here with Primal Fusion. So maybe we're not dead, actually. I don't know. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, Vitality Totem. Sure, that might help a little, too. So I need 4 mana here. I need to get as many totems as I can in with 4 mana remaining. I don't know. Does this give me... I don't know how this works. Does this give me taunt 3 times or just 1 time? Just 1 time. Yeah, I'm probably dead then. I don't know. 14 doesn't feel like enough, right? This alone is so much damage. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think this play is very good. I mean, it might be the best play we had, but this definitely doesn't feel good enough to win, right? Oh, that's pretty spooky. Okay, that's just lethal. That's... Glad they played the cloak first. Actually, I guess it's... Oh, it wasn't lethal if that didn't snipe the minion. We were going to lose anyway, so it didn't matter, right? But come on, dude. This game went as awkwardly as possible. I feel terrible. I'm so sick of playing this Reno deck, by the way. I can't believe it didn't get... It's like the only thing that didn't get nerfed that I thought needed it. It's strange. Okay, no more please is definitely our pick. That's not good enough. Is the art on your BRB screen fan art? No, I pay for that. I don't have any fans. Nobody makes artwork of me because they want to. They have to be paid. You fool. What are you thinking? All right. Again, I think we have to get a little bit greedy in our mulligans. I'm gonna keep Primal Fusions because I think they're just so busted. But hopefully we hit Chisel instead of a Splitting Axe, but I think both are fine. I'm going to try to hit a better early game totem plan, though. Or maybe a Zentimo, who knows? I don't know yet, but something that's a little bit better. Oh, okay. Oracle's worse. Zentimo has certainly got some intrigue. If we can get Chisel here off the draw, I think we'll be really happy. Man, we haven't been getting Chisel lately. It's really stressing us out. Our early game really takes a hit without Chisel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I totem on 1 and 2, do I? Like... In theory, it's pretty nuts, but I think we have to play for a mid-game swing off of Zentimo. Golem on 2 is fine. It's a little slow, honestly, but it's okay. Hey, Babble Rouser, dude. Thanks for the 4 months. Yeah, it's not a bad title. Banned cards, the only way this deck loses. I only lost to a banned card. Ooh! Shoot, we gotta play this. Do we coin with it to get a really extensive totem roll? Next turn we could coin Hero Power Chisel as well and just get the totem down now. That lets me clear the Stonehill next turn if I want to take a negative trade on the Totem Golem, which I don't really want to. I think I'm a little better playing Golem now and trying to ride the Hero Power to some success, but it's nerve-wracking. I don't know. It's tough. Everything came a turn late here. If we'd gotten this on 1, right, we would have been over the moon this game, I think, but getting this a turn late is going to hurt us. Armorsmith's not too scary. Interesting. Let's see what we get here before we make a decision, right? Flame Tongue Totem would change things maybe a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't really change things much. I think we still go here. We're not going to take the trade for him, though. We're going to wait a turn at least and see what happens. Ugh. Man, our totem rolls kind of suck. They may feel like they have to kill this, though, and leave up the 1/1 if they don't have any other ways to interact, right? Shoot. I don't know. Feeling a little bit just out, just a little off curve always, just a little bit out of sync on this game right now. Primal Fusion, though, can definitely change things here. Probably worth it with just the 3 totems, right? It's gonna take this to 6. Oh my god. No, we do Primal Fusion first, right? Zentimo's gonna get big anyway. Well, am I buffing Zentimo or am I buffing totems? Actually, now that I say that, I think I'm buffing Zentimo, right? To keep him alive for the reflection next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna go Zentimo Primal here for sure. I'm probably trading in this guy. That's okay. I'm buffing Zentimo. I need these stats now. There is another logic though, or another conversation about, man, if I hit here, I could have traded this one in maybe. I actually think maybe I don't attack, right? Just make them have it. Like maybe we kill this guy because it's a value trade, that's fine. But let's make him have it, right? I'm not gonna do this for him. This gets such a big debuff. I mean, he may wait a turn, but that's okay, because then I can Totemic Reflection, right? Like, I reap a benefit if he waits a turn. If he has other ways to deal with Zentimo, like, yeah, maybe we regret it some, but I don't think that much usually. Okay, so the 1 here is much more acceptable to me, right? That's fine. Oh, Zentimo's dead. That's still okay, though. Totemic is still nuts, and so is Splitting. Yeah. Totemic... I think I go attack. Obviously I attack this guy, no question about that, right? That always happens. I think the question is what happens next. Totemic gives me a value trade if I want it. Splitting currently, I can go. I can't really get another totem in with splitting is the problem, right? I can Titanic as well to make it even bigger, and Primal as well to make it even bigger. So boom, boom, boom. I think I like that pretty well. Then I can take a trade too. This is not bad, right? This is a monster board. Like, they need a very specific shape of removal to deal with this. Then I can go splitting next turn, of course, and obviously hope to have 4 of these monster dudes if we can. Drake is good again, but that leaves me 1 good dude. That's fine. That guy's kind of a pain, isn't it? They have so many freaking taunts, by the way, man. Splitting, unfortunately, does not kill. Like, I don't get through this thing very easily right now. Kind of have to hit it, right? I keep having to hit these guys I don't want to hit. Okay, this is good reload, though. Gonna make 3 totems here. That's fine from a board space standpoint. I'm gonna hit the 4-3 with my face, then hit the 8-6. My 1-1 gets wasted, I guess, but that's okay, I suppose. I definitely want to copy it before it gets damaged, right? Oh, I guess these both die, don't they? Well, can't really avoid that anyway, so. Oh well. Is there any reason to not hit this at all? I think we just get it out of the way, right? It's pretty clean. I am taking a lot of damage at this stage, but it's okay. They've gained so much armor off this 1 armor smith, by the way. They only have 2 cards in hand. Surely they're running out of ways to deal with this stuff. Running out of shield slam effects. I'm drawing a lot of resources too here to net an advantage. I don't feel like this game has gone perfectly so far, right? Like, I do feel like we've had some pretty awkward moments, but I think we're finally turning the corner at least a little, maybe? Oh, wow. At least they're taking 12. I'm okay with that, maybe. I didn't really have a way to build off that much anyway. It was just a body at this stage, I think. Bomb drawn. We are getting close to dying, to be honest, but it's okay. Wow. Okay, maybe it's not okay. I have Zilliax, so I can heal a little, but it's a bit of a pain. Speaking of which, this turn's not very good. I can go Kobold Lackey Zilliax on this thing, I guess. Maybe just ignore the mana tide, like ignore the armor smith. But these mana tides are honestly proving a little bit of a liability at this stage, not an advantage. So I don't know. This is a little bit scary. Not worried about this armor gain, right? It's gonna go away in the wash at some point, right? I want to save my weapon charge if I can. It's weird. I almost kind of need. I kind of need these to die. They're gonna kill me on bombs. Oh my god, literally gonna kill me on bombs. Okay, Surge is good. Eyesore's fine. Maybe leaving this up might contest the Zilliax, which is bad, I guess. That's one reason not to leave it up. I just didn't want to send, the wrong size chunk of damage into it, basically. Was my thought. Okay, we dodged it this time. Nice. Okay, we need to trade this off and buff that Zilliax here, for sure. This is sort of a weak turn, I guess, really, but it's okay. Maybe I should have traded off one of these. I should have. Shoot. I mean, I'm getting close to setting up lethal anyway, maybe, so maybe it doesn't matter. But it kind of matters. I should have traded one of those off. Well, I couldn't. Well, no, I could have. I could have traded both off, honestly, but I would have lost quite a bit of damage. Oh, crap. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't matter. The Zilliax heal is definitely a big difference. Okay, we're fine. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that was perfect, but we're fine. Okay. Whew. 10 wins with totems, dude. 10 wins with totems. Oh my god. The Zilliax, by the way, getting buffed by Iron Roots was a nice bonus. I don't think it ended up mattering. Yeah, Nature Spell. This is perfect. This is a really good buff for us. Yeah, we love it. And yeah, no more please is fine. Double digit freaking totem duels, guys. What? There's Matt London, Blizzard dev, who took over duels and all the other like modes and stuff. I need to, by the way, I can't hear, so I need to be able to watch this. Lots of duels updates in this patch. In recent months, we've seen a handful of strategies become overwhelmingly popular and determined that the best way to diversify the format is to target these strategies. Goal with these changes is to make more strategies viable. That's what I was talking about. When we've also seen certain signature treasures overperform in early games, these are taking a hit. The goal is not to depower duels, rather we want player choices meaningful in deck building. Power treasure selection, buckets, especially moment-to-moment gameplay. The best version of duels is one that's chaotic, powerful, and offers both players a chance to win each game. A+, I totally agree. Safe Harbor at 2 mana, reduced 1 designer to tears. Strongest card ever, as I said. Mycelium's probably fine, but I'm tired of getting asked about it. Recent standard changes consider unbans. That's cool. I need to finish reading this, but I also don't want to mess up my mulligan. I think we keep Totem Golem and look for better elsewhere. I don't think Nightmare Amalgam's good enough anymore. I think we have to be better than this. I'm freaking excited about the current direction of duels. Some of our biggest additions ever are on the horizon. Great. Players often hang on third-party data aggregation. I actually don't really do that for duels, so interesting. Encourage players to experiment. Numerous treasures with competitive win rates and low play rates. That's awesome, dude. We're gonna find them. Man, I cannot seem to hit Chisel lately. What the heck? Ooh. Legendary loot. Oh, gross. Oh! It's already a 4/5. Oh, no. This is a powerful play, but is it going to be too late? Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, Forest and Frosty Knuckles, guys. Thanks for the subs, by the way. Oh, God, it's their treasure. Oh. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, God. Payload Totem Specialist couldn't pull me back, but I gotta, to make that happen, I have to empty hand space here. And there's nothing to play that doesn't overload me. Oh, boy. Coin next turn leaves how many spots open? Only 3 spots open. I mean, that's probably gotta be the play, to be honest. I just don't, like, I have to swing on some cheap totems, I think, and, like, build out for a splitting axe that sticks or something, but we're so far behind here. I don't think playing a totem golem into this is at all good enough, right? Okay, that's actually kind of cool for me, weirdly. I mean, get a free dude, I guess. I'm so behind, though. I mean, what totems could I get that's good enough here? They want their 1/1s alive. So they're not thinking about board space too much. Oh, that's finally weak. Nice, man. Where was that 2 turns ago, dude? Actually only have 2 spots. I counted wrong. No, 3 spots. That's right. Okay, I need these to be playable and somehow catch up. I don't know. I mean, okay, they're bodies at least, right? That's probably some of the better options I could have gotten. Gigant totems might help me swing a little bit later. Probably gonna be too late, but everything else is pointless, right? Oh, I'm an idiot. Don't look at me. Seaweed Strike? Oh, no, come on. I needed a lightning storm. Please, lightning storm one time. Oh, we're dead. We're just like dead on board, right? 7, 9, and 4 is 13. They need 10 damage here. What would they have to do for me to win this game? Just, I don't know. I need like a 0 mana nature spell off the top. I need them to not hit any minions. I need Seaweed Strike not to kill my board. All right, that's not all we need. Okay. I'm dead. I need to play with mutating and nothing is cheap enough, so there's no totem here that wins, right? Not that one. Not that one. Can Gravel Snout Knight hit itself? Well, they added that rule that minions can't generate themselves, so I doubt it. I doubt it. Like, you can't, a minion or card can't discover or generate itself. So even though it's for another opponent, I doubt it, but it would be cool to see. Somebody needs to run 10,000 tests and see if they can find it. All right, we don't need this. Okay, man, when we hit, I feel like hitting the 4-mana weapon instead of hitting Chisel, it really hurts us so much. Not being able to get that early board rolling for the automatic follow-ups of, you know, oh, we got Chisel in hand. Okay, this might be an interesting game. Okay, okay. I think we have a shot as I'm about to about to die. Primal Fusion's good.
You know little of the
Honestly, I might be able to keep a Mana Tide just to make sure I have a totem action. I really wish I had a better option, but I'm scared if I throw this away, I'm gonna get, you know, a variant or something. So I think I better keep it. We know we have at least a little bit to work with, so we can play for a moderately okay result and avoid a disaster result, I hope. Emerald Goggles also feels like a bit of a disaster, though, to be honest. Carvings doesn't sound great to me yet. But Primal Fusion could definitely pull this. Hero power attack's fine. Okay, relics early are always good at my totems, man. Ooh, payload totem special is nice. Okay, we like to see that. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Don't think we're on Splitting Axe yet, right? I mean, I like it at 4 mana so much better. Oh, double relic early. Jeez Louise, man. Oh, God. I am cooked. I think I'm just sort of cooked. Weirdly, I don't even really want to play the Mana Tide Totem because it's going to refill my hand again for the Payload Totem Specialist, but I don't think I have a great choice in the matter. Probably a little better off holding this attack. I'm just sort of throwing a totem in to die, right? So it doesn't really achieve anything here. Next turn's always payload into a big swing. We've probably tried to play into a Primal Fusion the turn after. I mean, this is like a heal 3 basically, but the weapon might have more upside later, activating Primal Fusion or whatever it is, right? Right now it just doesn't do much. So I'm gonna get 5. No, I'm not gonna get 5. I'm gonna get 4 cards only off Totem Specialist. It just doesn't feel great to me. Fortunately, all the stuff in hand isn't really very good at getting dumped either, though, right? We don't love dumping anything here. I guess we'll have to accept 4 and hope it's enough. I don't think I can wait a turn. No other play is good enough, right? Axe isn't good enough. I could Reflection technically, but that doesn't seem good enough either. I think we just need to get going. Okay, interesting. These are pretty high quality, I guess. Gigantotems could be swinging, yeah. Still a little expensive, but we're definitely getting it cheap soon, right? Yeah, it's still pretty cheap, yeah. It's gonna be 3. Next turn I can probably play it, right? So see, we already netted a little value on holding the weapon here because oh, that's not bad. I'll take some free minions here to trade in. Yeah. So Gigantotem Totemic Reflection is definitely a win condition with Splitting Axe as well, right? We have potentially a monster board build out there. See, they got a relic here to draw a bunch of free stuff. Oh. Okay, that's a problem. Needless to say, that's a bit of a pickle here. 10 wins was a good run. That seems bad. Yeah. It's one of these where I don't even think I really have time to wait, right? Like, I think I have to play the Gigantotem now and then, like, Zentimo it next turn, maybe. I don't know, man. I really wish the mana on this worked out better so that I could Splitting Axe it now. Hero power Gigantotem. I mean, I guess I just go Totem Goliath Gigantotem here. I don't set up any lethals, though, right? That's only a 13, I guess 15 damage with what's his dude. Do they ever like trade in here? Do I ever just make a Totemic Reflection here and just go insane? I don't think that wins, though. I need like 2 turns to win, basically. If they decide to trade in here, am I screwed? I don't know, man. It buys me a little time, so I'll take it, I think. But I don't know. I think we're kind of screwed. The 4 mana Quel'Thalar is pretty nuts. Might just be dead here for all we know, right? I might be able to force a taunt, though, if they don't kill me here, which can be good. Oh, wow. Screw me, dude. The breakpoint on this actually worked out in case I get some totems left behind, at least. They hit the nuts relics early, man. Really nuts relics early. Oh, my God. Dude, screw. What? They don't even trade in the 1/1 first. They're so confident. They say, screw you, bro. I'm not even trading this 1/1. You're dead. You got nothing on me. Oh my god, dude. I don't have any like lethals here, right? With sneaky primal stuff, I don't see how that's ever possible, right? They are nature spells, so maybe the taunts do enough. I don't, again, see how that's possible. Does not seem possible, does it? It's definitely not possible. I get 2 taunts. Guess if I go fusion first, technically I could get 4 taunts. 4 taunts all just die to the single Quaddle basically, though. Oops, all relics. Yeah, dude, we definitely hit some power spikes here at the end. I don't see any way out of this. I think it's all pointless here. I'm just gonna goof off here. I don't know. That got taunted. Hopefully the other one gets taunted. No, okay, sure. I mean, this is really, really big, to be fair. Like, but not big enough to beat. We even trade or go face. Like, let's both go to 6 after an attack. I mean, this would normally be a bonkers turn, but the opponent just hit the absolute insane relic package here. Absolutely just nailed it from a relic. Oh my god, dude. It's turn 6, and they've played 7 relics. 7 relics on turn 6. And they have 5 mana left. Come on. Give me a break. That's gross. All right, GG though, man. That's a good deck for them. At least they're not playing Vandar, right? That makes me happier. Goggles, Quaddle are brutal though. GG, we can't complain. 10 wins is absolutely insane for a totem run, man. And we hit some walls late, so all good, all good. Happy to make my money back. All right, let's see. I think we're gonna get a. I think we're gonna get a double. We're gonna get a golden Gigantotem and a regular Gigantotem in this pack, guys. I can feel it. No, but we did get 2 totem cards. That's fun. That's pretty good. Okay, that was a great run, man. I'm excited to go again. What's next?